Whoa, what's up, Jeff?
What's up, buddy?
What's going on, my friend?
Not much, man. What's going on? What's up, everybody?
Happy Thursday to you.
It is Thursday for sure, my friend.
I am glad it's Thursday. I am glad we're closer to the end of the week because guess what?
Tomorrow is Friday.
Yep, and I'm off, man. I took off work. I decided I need a break. I work hard for the money, and I decide to take a break.
Got to represent.
Go Watson Realty. Check that out. There you go. I like that. Go Watson Realty, guys. If you're in the area and you're thinking about selling your house, there you go. Shameless plug.
Gooniac, Med Scott, Touch
What's
Love,
going on,
Jeremy
guys?
Crotts. What's going on, guys?
Nice to have you in the room. Let's see here. Oh, man, we got them piling on in. Nice. Jeff.
Yes, sir.
What a day, man. What's new with you, my friend? You've been on the road. You have been all over the place. I hear word on the street is that you have been going to some legit, awesome hobby shops.
Hey, man. So, look, I had the idea. So, as much as, we try to support the small guys.
Absolutely.
I thought about, like doing maybe like a series on small, local, family-owned hobby shops.
Yep.
So I did a run a couple last week, and I stopped by the Hobby Connection down there in Easley, South Carolina, man. And, man, that place was freaking awesome.
How was that?
It's like 9,000 square foot of product, man. It was great.
I don't know what I'd do with all that square footage.
God, David was really nice, man. Just kind of welcomed me, open arms. It was pretty cool. And then, of course, I went and seen Mr. Allen down there at Hayes Hobby. He almost look, man. I asked him. I said, "Do you have a Viper 90 fuselage?" And he was like, "Wait a minute." And come to find out, it was a 70 millimeter fuselage. So,
oh man,
still looking for a Viper 90 fuse, man.
They're hard to find. I mean, I wish we knew a little bit more about what was going on with the supply.
Let me down, man.
What's letting you down?
I said Horizon's let me down on their their supply of things.
I know. I think that they're letting. I think everybody is feeling a little squeeze from them. I'm sure they're feeling the squeeze too because they can't make any money if they don't have the product. I bet it's a bad situation for a business to be in, especially if you're doing as well as they are. They're selling product. They got product coming out, but then you run out of parts, and then you can't get the parts, and then your customers can't get what they need. So it's got to be tough,
bro. I need you to hook me up. Order the thing for me.
I can do it too. Just holler. Let me know. I'll do it. Let's see.
The ARC Plus is in stock right now.
Is it really?
Yep.
Consider it done. I will do it. So, look, Gooniac said there are no Viper parts. Yeah, and what's crazy is it's like you're almost at the point now with the supply and demand issue going on. It's like when you buy an airplane, you almost need to buy the parts that you think that you might need.
I know, man. It'd be nice to. The fuselages are still saying they're on back order until
Jeff
June.
He said probably going to be discontinued. I don't think so, right? Man. It's already got smart stuff in there now. They can't make it any smarter. Oh man, they could. And the bad side of of discontinuing items like that is like they sell good, so they'll discontinue it, and then they're going to upfit it to the smart stuff. But when they upfit it, not only does the price go up, but it goes up even higher now because everything's inflated, right?
Yeah.
What's going on, Defrost? Nice to have you in here. That's a new one I haven't seen. Cool.
But, I come this close to ordering the FMS 90 millimeter fuselage, just to see how close it was.
I wonder if that. Gooniac said RC Castle has stuff. That's true. You can always go to RC Castle because, they're China. They got it.
Yeah, I mean, they've got stuff for the FMS version, which I'm assuming would be fairly similar to the one we've got here, but just rebadged.
Probably, or painted.
Does anybody know that answer? Yeah.
Jeremy Inky says, yeah, that's why I'm having to buy a free wing jet. I just don't know what to get. What are the cool kids flying these days?
Viper 90.
They're flying Viper 90s, Stinger 90s. I still think that Stinger 90 is a sleeper, dude. Um, by far the F-22 is cool.
Zach
I'm
Marshall, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, Zach Marshall? I'm still waiting on the T-45 to come back in, dude. I want the V2. And Jeff, you're right. You're like, it's gonna fly like everything else. It is, you know. I've got the T1 Hawk, the FMS. That's a good one too, but the Vulcan is very good. Oh, sorry, man. I didn't even see you highlight that. Click
Oh,
that
you're
back,
good.
Jeff.
Lana Reynolds says it's the same plane, different paint. That's a good
There you
idea.
go.
Good deal.
There you go. Vulcan 70 seems cool. Been looking at it hard. Hey, don't look at it any harder, man. Just go pull the trigger on it. That thing's fast. And it flies really good. Launches off the ground. I mean, there's nothing bad to say about that Vulcan at all.
Yeah.
It's just an awesome, awesome flying plane.
133 mile an hour on a stock setup. Yeah, you can't beat
Yeah,
it.
and there's people getting 140 out of it. Obviously, they're clearly putting it in a dang near vertical dive, but we can't forget about the Freewing L39 or the Avanti S. The Avanti S is just like the baseline for a good flying 80 millimeter EDF jet. Well, Jeff, well, look what the cat drug in.
Check
BD
him out.
Tennessee. What in the
Where's
world?
he been hiding at, man? It's
That's
been
a
a
name
while.
we haven't seen in here in a while. Good to have you, man. Thanks for checking back in, getting back in the loop. I know you've been taking a little break and doing a little bit of this, a little bit of fishing here and there. I know it's fishing season. He's a big fisher, man. He's all up in it. Banana Hobby has some awesome foam jets at the First in Flight Jet Rally today. There you go. Boom. Jeff, did you know anything about the First in Flight Jet Rally?
I didn't.
I didn't either. I didn't hear anything about it. I didn't know anything about it. I didn't even see anything posted about it. That's interesting. And that's like not far from us. Heck, you were probably somewhere around that area this week where they're having it. Let's see. L39, MiG-17, and many others. Yeah, I'm still want one of those MiG-17s. Somebody needs to come out with the MiG-17 that is like nice. And I know I saw one, Jeff, that Banana Hobby has the MiG-17. But look, this is what they're asking.
Too much?
800.
Oh, that was show price.
Yeah. 800 for that. I need to look at it. I'm looking it up right now. This hobby is not for the faint of heart, is it, Jeff? Oh man, that's nice.
No, it's not.
It's not only 800, it's $845 and it's on sale. That's the on sale price. Sir. You know what really though? What is turning me away from some of these bigger jets that Banana Hobby has is that he says it's a turbine. Yeah, it's a turbine for $800. It's $800 turbine, or is just the body $800? But the thing is like you gotta have a ton of channels, man. I only got an 8-channel radio. This thing is 11 channels, and the bigger ones are 12 channels. I put myself in a corner. Nobody puts baby in a corner, Jeff. Nobody. Apparently, I put Bobby in a corner. You know what I mean?
You did it to yourself, brother.
Yep. Hey, BD say, y'all flew that F-35 yet? We sure did. We flew that F-35. And I will tell you this, man. That F-35 is a keeper. It's a keeper. It's just different. It's a keeper. I like it. We're going to talk about that F-35 too. Jeff don't want to talk about that F-35. Well, we're going to talk about that F-35. Y'all want to know why Jeff don't want to talk about the F-35? Jeff, should we talk to him? I'll tell you. I'll tell you why, guys. Just a little salty because he missed the videoing of the F-35. And
I was
got
looking
it for me.
I was looking for the salt, but we put it up already.
Jeff was a little salty about it, and it's cool. I understand it, rightfully so. But I might hold out on that video because I might wait till Jeff actually gets behind the camera and does it too. Well, I think we can get us some good close in shots. Well, Jeff's having some.
Yeah, I left the room.
Jeff left the room, guys. He got upset, and he's back. Oh, now he's pulling a Bobby. He's pulling a Bobby. I'm getting motion sickness there. Tughill, what's going on, man? Yeah, dude, that airplane is $849, dude, and that's on sale. He says y'all got to going through Saturday with lots of vendors. Let's see.
Where? Wilson?
Going in through Saturday with lots.
It's probably going on through Saturday.
Okay. Also, we've got that big Balloon Fest
happening?
coming up, Jeff.
Yeah, I got Balloon Fest this weekend, guys.
Yep, Balloon Fest this weekend. And what's cool about Balloon Fest is they're going to actually have it where RC Airplane is going to be flying in between, which is interesting because I thought it was supposed to be super windy this weekend, but I don't know. What do I know? Jeremy says RC Castle is it a trustworthy site to buy from? I know a lot of people that have bought. Yeah,
I've bought from them.
Yep. And if you want somebody who's even more trustworthy, Jeff, where can he go? That's in Raleigh.
Bingo. Oh, Raleigh Hobby. I got
Bingo. You can
check out 10 at Raleigh Hobby.
Yep, right down there. Well, actually, it's what? Man, this is weird. That way. Yeah, that way. I can't even do it. Whatever. I give up. RaleighHobbyShop.com. They're pretty good, pretty legit, and they are fully stocked and loaded and cocked with all your RC needs.
Bobby, I need to let me borrow some money, Bobby.
Well, you're asking me. You're the one that's been working more than anybody.
Yeah, but I get paid salary, man.
I do too. We're in the same boat.
Yeah, you make a lot more money than me.
No, dude. No, I spend more hours that I don't get paid for. Oh man, you're funny. You got bigger planes, so there, touche.
I got a bigger trailer. Speaking of trailers, somebody needs to buy that damn thing so I can get my new one.
Yeah, somebody buy Jeff's trailer. We're gonna turn this channel into a fundraiser.
I even offered it at a really good price. I've had a bunch of people message me about it, man. But
Jeff, what's a really good price though? What is a really good price?
Come
on, man. You are amongst friends and channel members of the channel, dude. If you can't tell them, who can you tell?
Yo, look at this guy, man.
Thank you, Zach. Don't let him fool you, Bobby.
Where's the mute button?
Jeff is a gold mine. He's right. Jeff is sitting on a gold mine. Thank you. He is. I know it. And Zach, you know it too. And Zach, I say beat
Bobby don't have no room for trailers. Jeff needs a bigger trailer.
Zach, beat him up on the price on that 42%er, dude. Zach, do it. Beat him up.
Look, he already tried to beat me up on it. What are you talking about?
Zach's a hard negotiator, dude. It's either you negotiate or you don't with him.
Yeah, you want it or you don't.
Yep, that's it. And he's like, if you don't want it, on to the next one.
That's right. You're right.
I support that. Snow River says RC Castle gets all the new releases months before the USA gets them. That's true. Jeff said, Bobby, you buy the trailer. I can't, man. Where I live at, we have an HOA, and they like to tell people what to do. I'm not against an HOA, but, you know. You can't even park your car on the street for more than like 12 hours, which I whatever. If you like being told what to do and have people tell you what to do, then this is your place. That is a rare bear back behind there, but there's a story behind that rare bear. Jeff, you remember that rare bear? Man, I got the video of the launch of that rare bear. I watched that. My good buddy, Trucker Doug, he's not in here, so I'm going to talk trash. Trucker Doug, I told him to launch this airplane, and I'm like, hey, dude, can you do it? And he's like, yeah, I can do it. I knew something was up when he was holding the airplane like this. I knew I should have been concerned when he was like this. And my gut instinct said, dude, don't let him chuck it. Don't let him throw it. He hasn't done it. And Jeff, I watched the video many, many, many times. And he literally takes the airplane and goes like this. It was like, I'll do it in slow-mo. It was like, not like this, not like a launch. It was like a, And naturally, the airplane stalled and popped into the ground, and my brain was like.
So he may or may not have limp wristed it, about like I limp wristed the Flash, huh?
To be honest with you, what he did was not even considered a limp wrist. That was more like
Hey, come step into the camera.
a failure to launch limp noodle.
Hey,
I
Bobby,
have I
my
have
buddy Ray.
what's going on, Ray?
Check out his beard. Look at that majestic
Dude,
thing.
that is a majestic beard right there. That is a beard, gentlemen, that only a man can provide. Only a real man has a beard like that.
He's up
That
from
is a
Florida,
certified
man.
beard.
So he's a fellow truck driver. So he's up here dropping his stuff off, and then he's headed home.
Man, that's cool. Where's he from?
Florida.
Nice, man.
We used to be neighbors years ago. We were neighbors.
Dude, that's a legitimate beard that man has, dude. That is a man's beard.
Yeah,
You
man.
don't get that by, over there, never mind, laying around in beds of roses. You get that from being on the road and slapping people in the face, with the hand of love. Not the hand of hate, with the hand of love. Let's see. Do I see a rare bear in the background? So that was a story with the rare bear.
And it was all my fault because I was instigating the whole time. Like
Bobby, Jeff instigated
Let him throw it, Bobby. Let him throw it.
Jeff knew what was gonna happen. I still have the video of it, and I just can't come to terms with it. Can't come to terms with it. But anyway,
it's all right, buddy. It'll be all right.
It's all good. It's just a plane. It's foam. I'm over it. But
hey, So real quick, I'm gonna pull these guys up, man.
Pull them up.
Let's see.
Jeremy said, "Did you guys speed test the F-35?" We did not, but I can tell you that F-35 is fast.
Here,
it is fast.
Yeah, it's wicked fast.
The way.
Check this out.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you remember I told you Joe Nall, some guy I knew who I was, right?
Right. You gotta build it up more than that, Jeff.
All right. So we're at Joe Nall, and this guy is like walking around taking pictures, and he's like, "I know who you are. I follow your channel." So come to find out, like this dude's a big guy. Like he's a bigwig. So he took some photos at Joe Nall, man, and like took some really great photos.
Wow, look at that GB.
And that's Mr. Ben right there. And this guy right here is who I bought your what's that thing? The V900 from, and the Night Timber X.
Oh, nice. I like his prices, by the way. Good prices.
And this Jace, he's freaking amazing.
I love that airplane. Oh, look at the RVs. I love them, dude. You know how I feel about RVs.
Yeah, there's Full Throttle, Chris Barton's playing.
RVs that are priced decently, Zach.
There he is again, right here. This guy, that's the guy and I didn't know who he was. But so we're sitting here scrolling through the pictures. They took a bunch of great photos, man.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, dude, that's nice. DC.
Now, these guys are from Falcon Prop. That's Joe Nall's beautiful. So we're in the hangar, right? And then boom! Look at that big goofy looking guy right there.
Look at that, man.
So I thought that was pretty cool, man.
And he's from Israel?
Yep, they're from Israel.
How about that?
You got
all
Guy,
the way from Israel.
Guy. Yeah.
He saw you.
Yep.
That's so cool. That's pretty cool. That's got to make you feel good, man.
So look, Bobby, we were camped out right here. Like there's Steve Connolly's mess right there.
Okay.
But that was John Carr. That's William Sherrill, and that's Steve and Austin. We're right here.
Awesome.
We had a blast, dude. But you look how far that is, man. I mean, it's a mile. It's like a mile and a tenth to get from one end to the other.
Like a mile. Wow.
Yeah.
Does that run the whole length of Joe Nall?
Yep.
Sweet. That looked pretty good.
It was a blast, dude. Look, there's that stacker trail I was telling you guys about. This guy's got it where all he's got to do is pull that out like a wagon.
That's well thought out. I don't know. It doesn't get any better than that.
That's like Oprah Winfrey money. Like you get a plane and you get a plane and you get a plane.
Yeah, man. Hey,
everybody gets a plane.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Yeah. Yeah. So I just thought I'd share some of their photos, man, because really awesome photographers.
Oh, look at that. She wanted to get a little wet. That's cool.
I almost bought that little plane. The guy had it for $100, and I was like, "Yeah,
that one is it foam?"
Yeah.
I remember when those came out, man. Those are cool planes, dude. I can't remember who made that, but it was a neat little plane. That's awesome. Dutch
So we
Les
were
says, looks like
literally
Saint Nick.
the next. See that tent right there? We were the next ones to the right.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a good time, man.
So when Joe Knoll is not at an event time, it's just a full function airfield.
Yeah, they do big one-to-one air shows there. Fly-ins there.
Oh, sweet.
But this is that guy, and I met these guys too from Boom RC. They're
Yeah,
advanced radio. Them guys are really nice.
very, very
Brendan,
cool.
Brendan, and man, I forgot his dad's name. That's gonna sound really bad.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, great guys though.
Dude, that's cool. Love that RV. That is cool, man. Well, boom, there you have it, guys. That is cool. Prop Lord. Boom. I wish I could go. I wish I could find a bronze. Serious. That's funny. That's funny. I know a guy that's got one.
I do too.
Man, it makes me realize that I don't spend a lot of money on this hobby seeing those pictures.
Jeremy, and I thought I had a problem, man. I really did. Like I was like, oh, I'm an idiot. I got a trailer. No, them guys got it way worse than me. I mean, they're pulling $100,000 stacker trailers full of
And
airplanes.
right and right when you think you got it bad, there's always somebody that's got it worse. My
Yeah,
dad used to tell me that all the time. And he was right. He is right, you know. But, you know, at some point, Jeff, when you see all those airplanes and everything like that, I mean, do you ever like hit the RC burnout wall? Have you ever hit the RC burnout wall and what helped you get over it?
it's like we talked about last week, week before last. Don't fly the same thing. Fly something a little different.
Yep. Yep. How many of you guys like hit the RC burnout wall? Have you consistently flown airplanes without any brakes? I have. Haven't had any brakes, but I change airplanes like Jeff said
You
last
change
week, change
underwear.
underwear. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what keeps me in it. But I don't, Jeff, it'd be really hard for me to just stop flying, period. You know what I mean? Like I
Yep.
just couldn't stop cold turkey. I just don't I couldn't do it. But for you guys that do, like what do you do to keep it going? It's pretty interesting. Mm, let's see. Jeremy Crotts. He says, I hit the burnout wall with cars, not planes or helis. Have you ever hit it with cars, Jeff? Because you're heavy into
Yeah.
the car.
I was real big into the cars for many years.
What happened?
I just got burnt out, man. There's only so many times you can go fast, and I enjoyed crawling. I did slash racing. I raced Losi, and then just after you spend so much money on it and so much time, it gets old.
Yeah, I could see that. You know, once you drive one car, I mean, the only difference is speed, right? And then crawling. It also
Crawling was a
depends on
blast. I had a good time crawling, but there's a
it also depends
whole
on
lot
like
of
your
money
friends.
there.
If your friends are into it in your
Yeah,
network, the people around you are into it, you're more susceptible to stay in it.
yeah,
Let's see. Matt Scott says, not me, flying something every time to challenge myself. Yes, absolutely. I'm with you there. Andy G is another dude. That guy's got enough planes that he'll never get tired of flying. I said his
yeah,
name right. I said his name
yeah.
right for once. Let's see. Tommy Robe says, started with planes when I burnt out on helis. That's cool, man. You know, I've been looking at the helis too, Jeff. I've been on the fence because, like, I don't want to get a big heli.
Yeah,
I
I
wouldn't mind
wouldn't mind
having, like,
doing some more drones.
I wouldn't mind doing some more drones, and I wouldn't mind doing some helis because now the helis have the gyros in them, and they have like GPS assist and stuff like that. So I think it would be a lot of fun. We need to branch out. We've been hit up by a couple of companies that want us to try some of the drones, and so we may be branching out and trying some of the drones that are out there.
Absolutely, I think it'd be fun.
I think so too. Um, mm. By the way, this show is brought to you by Quaker Oats Chewy granola bars. I'm on this diet, guys. And I know what you're saying. Why are you on a diet? I'm like, because I need to lose like a little 5 pounds, a little extra pudge there. When I bend over to go get my My toolbox with my airplane wrenches in there and stuff. I feel it. Can't have that.
Right.
Right, Jeff?
Yep.
Just like, yep. And Jeff is the same guy that turns around and tells me he's fat, which he's not. He's just big boned it with a lot of meat around it. That's it.
I'm big boned with a lot of meat.
That's all he is. He's not fat. He's big boned with a lot of meat on it. Leave him alone. You know? What is going on? Jeremy says, what kills the hobby for me is when electrics cause a crash. Yes. That takes the wind out of my sails when it comes to this hobby. Absolutely. Absolutely. I mean, nothing hurts worse when you have a crash and it's because of some type of electrical failure and you did absolutely nothing wrong. And there is no one to blame other than the electronics.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, guys, Jeff, I'm going to attempt my very first all-electric airplane. Do you know, out of all the airplanes I've had, I have never built an all-electric airplane, not one time. So
Really?
that Tiger 30, I'm putting a big 50cc electric motor in there. By the way, Jeff, for you
What's up,
guys
Ken
out there,
Sprouse?
what's
No
up,
wonder where
Ken?
you've
What's
been
going on,
hiding at,
man?
man.
I know you missed
He
it
said,
last time,
said his
but
deal
you're
with
in here
COVID
now.
and was wiped out. Hope this turn around soon and get back in the swing of things. Yeah, man. Hopefully it gets better.
Yeah, dude. I hope you bounce back. You sound like you are. So you're on the up and up. There's good meds out there. And you know what they say: an apple away with a shot in it will keep the doctor away.
Hey, Bobby,
Yes, sir.
you gonna be able to swing this the rest of the show by yourself?
Looks like I'm gonna have to, my bud. Why?
Yeah, well, I got company, so I'm gonna bounce
Oh,
out.
well, cool, man.
Don't want to sit here the whole time and talk to you, lovely people.
Well, that's terrible.
Look at Lou. Lou's in the house.
That's
Check that
terrible.
guy out.
What's going on, Lou? Let's
Yeah,
see. Metscott says your TV is loud in the background. That's not his TV. It's people back there.
yeah,
Metscott, he's got
yeah.
people in the house. Let's
I'm gonna
see.
I'm gonna check out, folks.
It says Afterburner RC. I got a video explaining them on my channel. Pretty cool.
Did you hear me,
First,
Bobby?
what'd you say?
I'm checking out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll see you guys next week, and I'll call you tomorrow, sir.
I'll talk to you then, my friend.
See you guys.
Cool. Pop smoke, Jeff. There he is. Boom. Just like that. So let's see. BD Tennessee says he will check it out. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, man. The Afterburner RC. Have to take a look at that. That's interesting. By the way, guys, while we're talking about it, look, there is another company. I'm gonna turn my light up a little bit just so you guys can see. Wow, that's weird. That light just turned different. There we go. My gosh. So I got a message from a guy who basically wanted me to check out one of his new products to test. And I said, hey, he said, would you be interested? I said, absolutely. So it's another Afterburner. And this one is from a company called KMRC Model. And they look like they're out of Bloomington. Is that Illinois? And this is what it looks like. This one's a little different. This one is not the traditional one that we see. So this is something that we're gonna have to try out again. And this one's gonna go on the 80 millimeter. 5280. I still have one of his burners that's gonna come out that we're gonna show. We're just trying to do it in a special way after Jeff's demise of his Viper 90. So we just kind of on a holding pattern. But this one is different, guys. So check this out. Not a copy of what you normally see, right? So there you go. You see that? This little buddy, it fits on the ducted fan, and you literally zip tie it to it. Very simple, very simplistic. You can see all the LEDs right there. There's some on the tip, some all the way around, and then it's in a protective sheath to make sure that stuff won't come off whatsoever. And then it looks like it's shrink wrapped. Very interesting, very different than what we're used to seeing. I like the simplicity of it, but also the aerodynamic too. It's just going to fit on the back of it like that. And so you won't have any issues with drag if there is such a thing. But that is very neat, and it's also nice to see other people do something different than copy what is what everybody else is doing. Nothing wrong with copying what everybody else is doing as long as it's legit. And look, super simple, man. Goes into the channel, and then you plug it into your 6L. So very very simple, very very simple setup. But that's what that is, and that's coming from KMRC models. So I don't know if you guys ever checked them out, but you can check them out. They got a KMRC model afterburner, and there you go. Pretty interesting, huh? So, like I said, you guys are going to see a lot more of these things popping out. Pretty interesting. And I can't wait to try it. It's going to be bright as heck because it's nothing but LED lights. The whole thing is LED lights. Pretty different. So, very, very cool. Look at Hamilton Hanger. He says, "Hey, Bobby, at the movies watching Top Gun. Have a good night. Hey, man, enjoy that. Make sure that you don't put that Top Gun theme music in anything because you know how I feel about that. They have played that music out. I'm a child of the '80s, man, and dude, that is I can go to sleep hearing that song in my head, and as I said that, I started, highway to the danger zone. Yeah, I'm over it. See, but but it is what it is. I can't wait to see it too. I think it's going to be pretty good. How many of you guys are going to go see it? I know you guys got to be fans, right? I'm going to see it. I'm pretty stoked about it. It feels like it took forever for it to come out, right? I mean, what do you guys think? Are y'all going to go see it, or are you going to skip it? Or are you going to take a look at it at the house? You going to do the streamline thing? I mean, you going to stream it or what? Jeremy Crotts can't wait to go see it. Jeff Tussum says he's going to go see it. Heck yeah, Jeff. Let's see here. Jeremy says, where can I find a FMS FA18? Really want an FA18, but I don't want to spend $500 plus. Man, times are changing, dude. $500 is going to be like the average for some of these 80, 90 millimeter jets now. If you get a 90 for under $5, you're doing something pretty good, man. Lionel Reynolds said, got a ticket for tomorrow. And he says, I'll wait till it's streamed. Cool. Okay, so Tom Cruise delayed it. I had no idea. Afterburner RC says, seeing it Monday. Okay, there we go. Afterburner RC is Gooniac. Very, very cool. Let's see. They kept delaying because of COVID and wanted to be a big hit. Well, you know what? I can get that. Flyride RC said, not this guy. I'll catch it on Hulu. Heck, man. The world is so crazy right now. I'm like, I don't even want to go out in public unless I'm like Rambo. Oh, man. Let's see. BD Tennessee says, I like simplicity and cost of that burner. Yeah, dude, it's super simple. And the cost, if you go on there and you look at it, I mean, it's very inexpensive. And I'll share this with you guys. I mean, it's worth a look if that's what you want to do. Here, let me dim this thing down, man. That thing's killing my eyes. And I will share this with you guys. So let's take a look. And I will share it with you. Boom, just right there. So you can see right here. So that's the burner right there. It's a single motor and it's only $38.99. And then they have a double motor. You can get dual of them for $57.99. So, and they got the pictures of them and everything. So it looks like it's very functional. We'll click this here and we'll see. So there you go. Pretty neat seeing that. They give you the weight. It weighs 17 grams total weight, guys. 17 grams. Super light. Only 17 grams. Provides the best performance for your jet. Affordable price, $45.99 is now $38.99. And you get free shipping when you spend $95 or more. One thing they talk about it is has a small footprint. Doesn't block thrust or heat dissipation. Easy installation. It says hold on with 2 zip ties, connectors, control unit, easy feed through the fuselage, optimized control unit powered by balance lead, easy throttle calibration, just like in ESC, no interference with the receiver, ESC, or anything. So there you have it. and he has them in 70, 80, and 90 millimeter for the end runners. So very, very cool. Like I said, and I like the fact that it's different. Like it's not more or less the same thing that we've seen, being made over and over and over. So, um, and then he's got some frequently asked questions. He's got the instructions right there. Really good detailed pictures of how it goes on there. So that's cool seeing that. And yeah, you can see it right there. It literally sits on top of the end of it, and then you feed the zip ties through the holes, and you cinch it down just like that. Very, very easy. Apply a small amount of glue at the bottom of the LED lamp to avoid the center of the motor shaft, and there you have it. So, and there's a video. Let's see here. RC Informer did a video on it. That's cool. Big shout out to Rich Baker over there. He doesn't know who I am, but that's cool. I'm nobody. So you can see it right there. That's kind of how it works, how it lights up. You can see that. That's pretty cool. Very easy setup. Looks like it's pretty easy to put on there. You put it on the end and then you zip tie it. He's going to knock it out real quick. It looks like it just sits right there. And I'm just going to, you feed it through here. So it looks pretty simple. The price point's good. And you do it like that. It's not going to come off. It's not going to go anywhere. Not going to move. Not going to shake. Clip those. And that's exactly what he does. Like he said, that he just clips those and feeds the wires through. Pretty easy, right? And then you feed them on through. You stick it onto the side of the wall so you keep it nice and clean. And that is the Rafale. And then the man fires it up. And you can kind of see. He needs to crank it up so we can see how bright that thing is.
See in there, I've got plenty of space, and that's what you want.
Oh yeah, he doesn't have it cranked up.
The other side.
I want to see how bright it gets.
You either need to have.
But there you have it. I think he, for the sake of not going deaf,
full calibration range. So,
so very interesting. So there you have it, guys. So that's what you got. Looks like to be something halfway decent. So there you go. Let's see. Man, I won't be going to any more movie theaters due to PTSD. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. Yeah, like I said, the world's crazy, man. It's just like you don't even want to do basic stuff sometimes. Meh, love the original Top Gun, but can we have some new ideas for movies? Apparently, we cannot. Let's see. He said he saw it on Tuesday. You're lucky, man. Soldering required. He said that's pretty impressive. Yeah, Flyride, I think it is too, man. I think it's pretty impressive because it's just easy, simple, not a lot involved, you know? So there you go, guys. So let's see. Here's a question for you dudes. Boom. Your plane hits a neighbor's house and is stuck on the roof. What do you do? I'm asking this for a friend. I know a guy that did this, and he asked me, he's like, man, what do I do? And I'm like, it depends. Do you know the guy? Does he, do you feel like you can go on his property and go and talk to him? He's like, no, the dude is rude. He lives right next to the field. And I said, oh, well, that changes everything. So what would you guys do if you're flying your airplane, something happens, and you end up crashing on top of this guy's roof? What do you actually do? Do you go and talk to him and try to get it back? Do you? I mean, did it do damage? I don't know. But what do you do? What have you guys done in the past when this has happened? Have any of you guys had that happen? Let's take a look in the comments. Flyray RC says Maverick versus John Wick. I'd see that. Oh, that'd be cool. Wings Idiot says no Navy captain, still flying fighters in my day. Let's see. My Consendo did that last month. Snow River Park. What did you do, my friend? Jeremy Cross says you got to go talk to him and try. What happens if the dude says, no, man, you can't come get your airplane? I mean, then what? What do you do? Flywright says, man up and be accountable. Amen. They messaged me to come and get it. Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. If it did damage to the house, you would think that you're obligated. You have to go and say something to him, or you can take it. He can listen to Michael and burn his house down. I don't recommend that. That is funny though. That is funny. He says there's nothing you can do if he says no. Yeah, like what are you gonna do? I mean, the airplane's on his property. I guess it turns into finders keepers, right? I don't know. Very, very strange situation to be in. I didn't have the answers. I told him I was like, man, you just should lock on the door and ask him and see if you can get your plane back. If he tells you no, there's really nothing you can really do. He was like, well, I'll just call the police. I'm like, there's nothing the police can do. Really. I mean, you're putting them in a civil situation that they don't have really any pull in. There's nothing criminal that's happened. He didn't steal your airplane. You actually crashed it on his property, so you're going to be stuck. You know, not a good situation. So I told him, I said, man, just sometimes you got to go home and lick your wounds and chalk it up as a loss. So Med Scott says mine landed in a neighbor's yard, and I just asked if I could get it. They were cool about it. Yeah. My nephews had a little drone that I bought them for Christmas, and it ended up flying away. And it was one of those little tiny toys, and it flew away and ended up in like a neighbor's house, like four mics away. It was pretty far, and they let him go in there and get it. Tommy Bahama, you're right, man. Maybe offer a cash reward. That's always a chance. Money seems to entice more people a little bit more, and yeah, you give them a cash reward, they could put aside their like for you, unless they just have hatred for you. Then you're in trouble. Flyright said crashed my UMX into my neighbor's house, made a scratch, replaced the piece. Okay, cool. So you replaced a piece of their house too. Right on, man. That's what you're supposed to do. We take these airplanes, we fly them, and we're supposed to be responsible with them. Why? Because if we're not responsible, FAA comes knocking on the door, and guess what? They want to know what's going on and how they can remedy the issue. So you don't want them to get involved. You want to be able to remedy the issue without their input. That's stupid tax. Yeah, that's exactly it. You got to pay them stupid tax when you crash your airplane up there. So good answers. Good answers. Good answer. That makes pretty good sense. So while we're over there talking about that, we talked about the burner. We talked about the burnout wall. Let's talk about very interesting. What do y'all say? Beer and cigarettes at the field. Where we fly, there's absolutely no alcohol. Absolutely no alcohol in flying. But you can smoke cigarettes, but they ask that you take your cigarette butts and politely put them in the weird shape ashtray that we have, shaped like a weird genie bottle. And so, but what do you guys think about that? I think alcohol in flying is a bad idea. Heavy alcohol is bad for anything. But what do y'all think? Have you actually flown under the influence? I'm just wondering because I don't know how you could even do it because your fine motor skills are shot, right? How does that even happen? I certainly don't condone that, but I'm just asking you guys that have tried it or that have done it. Maybe your field allows it, but it's cool up until it's not, until you hurt somebody. Definitely a liability issue, I would think. But it's a free country. If it's on your own property, you can do what you choose. Just doesn't mean that you're not free from consequence. Let's see. That's why I'm an AMA member. Amen, Snow River. I am an AMA member because, I don't like to be around that. So cigs are okay. No beer. Yeah. No alcohol. Let's see. Snow River Park says only if it doesn't interfere with my bong smoke. Oh my God. That's a whole different level of being under the influence. I mean, yeah, that is, I don't know how people could even do that. More or less walk. That's funny. We're in the Bible Belt down here, so that stuff we don't condone that kind of stuff. Happens all the time. Let's see. Jimmy Cross says, "Don't leave butts. Be respectful." Amen. Yeah, dude. That's the thing. Pick them up because somebody else has to pick them up. Nobody wants a filthy field. Let's see. No alcohol at all, but cigarettes are fine. Yeah. Isn't it weird to see people still smoking cigarettes? It's very weird to see that. this day. I see people vaping all the time, and I'm like, both of them are probably not healthy down the line, right? You're vaping and you're putting water vapor into your lungs, which is not good with some random stuff in there. I mean, that can't be okay, but much better than smoking cigarettes, I guess. Planes cost too much to be flying buzzed. Amen. And buzzed is drunk. Beers are okay after flying like at dark if you have lights, but not until then. Cigs are okay, but don't throw your butts around. Hey, yep, that's right. That's right. I'm just wondering what some fields are there any fields that allow that? That's interesting to me. And I don't know what AMA, I would imagine AMA says you can't do it if it's an AMA regulated field, but I don't know. Don't do either, but don't care on neither. Yeah. Free country, man. Still a free country. I'll tell people that all the time. I'm like, dude, it's still a free country, man. You can do what you want. You're just not free from consequence. You know? Let's see. Lee, man, what's going on? He says, I'm trying to quit cigs. Yeah, man. Nothing against cigarettes, you know. I'm just saying, like, it's just this day and age where you see kids walking around with those vape pens all the time. And they're probably not even vaping, you know, they're probably vaping THC. But let's see, he's trying to quit. That's always good, man. That's good. If they provide an ashtray, you'd be a real jerk to leave butts on the ground. Yeah, Tommy, you'd be surprised, dude. You find them from time to time, man. You know, same reason why they got crews on the same side of the road that pick up trash. It's ridiculous. My health is bad, and smoking definitely doesn't help. I will say, there's a couple of smokers at the field where I fly, and those dudes are super respectful, good flyers too. And I have absolutely no problem with it. Nope, not at all. Let's see. Cannabis has been legal here for like 10 years. I always forget it's not in some states. Yeah, man. Down here in North Carolina, no, sir. Nope, not at all. You want to get wrapped up real quick? Play with cannabis. They will railroad you to here. I haven't touched it since 1985. There you go. It's interesting. I popped in a cig. Let's see. I popped in on cig hating. Lee, man, you're funny. No, man, anybody hating on cigs, it is what it is. I think it's just interesting in this day and age where you see like these the younger generation walking around with these vape pens, and I'm like, a part of me is like, dude, you're probably better off just smoking an actual cigarette instead of that vaping pen. But you know, I don't know. It just looks interesting to me. It's like the futuristic thing. I've seen all kinds of people of all walks of life doing it. Just be respectful of your surroundings. Sometimes it's a party, sometimes it's not. Yeah, man. Sometimes it'd be kind of cool. Always put mine in the burn barrel. There you go. A bunch of adults here. It's legal in Virginia. Interesting. And you can grow 4 plants. How about that? That's pretty interesting. So that's going to be another conversation for some AMA fields now, right? You're going to have to say, hey, man, can we have this or can't we have this? That's pretty interesting. Can't be under the influence, if anything, if you have part 107. So, guys, let's talk about it. Last week, we talked about the Reno's Aces FG1 Corsair. Good looking little Corsair, right? Did any of you guys pull the trigger on that and get it? I'm wondering if you did. I was looking at it yesterday and I was on the fence. I was like, you know what? I wouldn't mind having one of those. And I didn't get one of those to demo because they were polite enough to send me and Jeff probably about 5 or 6 other airplanes. So we sat that one out for sure because, you know, they did us so nicely that I'm like, man, I'll go and buy one. That it looked like a very nice airplane. But let's see here. Tommy Bahama, let's see. Med Scott said no. Iron Mover says yes, it'll be here tomorrow. That's cool, man. You got to let me know how it goes. It's a good looking plane. I really like it. And it's zippy. And I just have a thing for Corsairs, man. I really enjoy the Corsair. So, and what I'll do is, let's see. Let me get over here. What I'll do is I'll put a link. If you are thinking about buying the airplane, they're having Memorial Day sales on Hobby King, and everybody else is too across the board. So if you're thinking about buying one of those airplanes, what I'll do is I will drop the link, our affiliate link in there, and you can help the channel out if that's what you want to do. And if you don't, then it's fine. You are absolutely not obligated to do anything here that you don't want to do, because, you know, it is what it is. You're going to get it one way or another. Might as well use the affiliate link. So let's just see what we can do here. Select all and copy, and I'll just drop it in there and let you guys take a look, and you can do what you want to do. But boom, here it is. That little Reno's pretty cool, man. So boom, that's the affiliate link right there. And if you're thinking about getting it, boom, there you get it. It's $159. Sleek little bird right there. I mean, I'm a fan of how it looks. And I will there it is. Check it out. Boom. That's the little guy right there. Really, really nice looking plane. You know? That is a really good looking bird right there. And you can see all the specs. They've got some really nice videos on there. And I mean, it's zippy.
Oh, that's a beautiful fast pass.
And
personally, it's the most
love those colors. The cream and the red is beautiful.
Canopy, if you want to fit a pilot in there, or even as has been suggested to me, do FPV as well. So
very easy.
Come out recently. You want the wind. And
I mean, check it out, dude. It's a little Tulsa Boss plane. You can fly it very easily if you want. And the cool thing about it is you don't have a lot of money tied up in it, so you feel comfortable doing it.
Nice.
Not a lot of
power now at this point.
Not a lot of airplanes out there where you can get this kind of performance out of it for the price point. So
there we go.
There you have it.
Man on the field. I'll be back in a second.
Stuart's a cool guy, man. Highly like that guy. So there you have it. Very, very classy indeed. So let's see. Iron says it looked like there was a $15 off when I ordered it. Yeah, so it's on sale. If you're thinking about getting it, I put the link up there. And Flyrite says, I'm feeling pressured. Hey, Flyrite, if you want it, get it, dude. If you don't do it. You're not feeling pressured. You're not twisting your arm there. Really don't care for that color. Yeah, I can understand. It's not for everybody. Tuck Hill says, I priced it out. Only available in Hong Kong warehouse. The shipping is a killer. Yeah, man. And that's what I'm learning. Is that shipping. So here's what they do. This is what it appears to be. Anytime they have a deal on an airplane, you're going to pay for shipping. They can't give you a deal on an airplane and give you free shipping. So it just looks like, I guess it's economics. It's not a very smart thing for them to do financially, because they're just going to be on the taking a loss. So, but yeah, if you ever see that they're having a sale, you can pretty much go ahead and factor in that you're going to pay shipping, and that shipping is everywhere, man. It's a killer. It soaks it up. So, Snow says it'll do 130 easy with that motor upgrade. Yes, it will. Absolutely. Portland area has Hobby King warehouse. Parts come from China via a 3-legged donkey and a slow boat. So there you go. That's funny. A 3-legged donkey and a slow boat. How about that? I never heard that before. That's funny. So, guys, did you see the video of the Hobby King Albatross flying boat that we did? Pretty cool. Awesome flying airplane. And I don't know if I sent you if I showed you guys the link, but I absolutely can. Good flying airplane. The Albatross is another keeper. If you are thinking about buying an airplane from Hobby King, the Albatross is one you've got to try. Like, you've just got to try it. It's that good. And it's pretty neat. And I'm telling you, I really enjoyed that airplane. And what I'll do is I will show you a quick snippet of it, and you guys can tell me what you think. But I'm telling you, that Albatross is something special. I don't know if the motors are the same as the what is that? The little Timber, the tricycle landing gear one, not the Timber. But man, the Avios Albatross is something awesome. So here it is right there. We'll do a quick and dirty of the video. Long intro. Talking about it right there.
I'm amazed how well that taxis, Jeff. Look at that.
It taxis really good. That day we took that video, super windy. So it didn't want to do anything. I was over there trying to get it turned around in the opposite direction. It wouldn't turn around.
Hey, what you?
So I took
Walk
a
of
quick,
shame right off the
a
bat.
quick walk of shame. Ran on out there. I look like I run pretty funny. And then the wind was so crazy. Jeff's like, man, go ahead and just take it off. So I pointed at him. And I said, don't do this at home. And you could see it's got tons of power, goes right up. Really, really nice flying airplane. Extremely fast. You can take a look at it there. Add a little bit of nose down to it. Man, this is really nice. It's a nice flying plane, but super windy, guys. So really couldn't appreciate it as much as I wanted to, but it flew and handled the wind very, very good. A little rudder in that. It's got some decent weight to it. It's really forgiving. This is really easy. And we were running on 4S, man, and it got some really good flight times out of it. The wind knocking her around a little bit. Yeah, not a slow plane too. It's got plenty of power, pretty quick. You can see it zipping.
Got it.
Jeff did a good job keeping up with that bird.
Good in the camera.
Dude, honestly, the only thing I didn't like about it was my landing. I kind of plopped it down, but the wind was being so crazy. I didn't have much options. So here you go. You get to see it plop. We'll pretend that's the lake right there. You can see the wings kind of coming in. Bounced. There it is.
Kind of plopped that one.
Yeah, but definitely plopped that one. So Jeff got behind the sticks on it and did a good job. He flew it. He didn't really want to fly it too much because it was super windy out there, so he kind of backed off of it. Too gusty for Jeff. And Jeff brought it in, and you could see he did another landing like that too. So there you have it, guys. So good flying airplane right there. So if you're thinking about another one, man, that Albatross is awesome. Iron Mover says, you guys make some good vids. That Alba was funny. Yeah, man. We try to make good videos. It's different, man. It's hard. And, we try to do it. That's funny. He says, waiting for Jeff. He says, I want to see you guys fly it on water. We are going to fly it on water. Jeff had the idea of us to do the very first maiden flight off of water. We've never done that before. And so I was like, man, I don't know, man. We should take it off on the field to see how it flies. Because everybody says it's a different monster on water than it is taking off on grass, clearly. So we're going to end up doing that. But, man, I didn't want to lose a good airplane. I thought that was a risk I wasn't willing to take. And the thing looks so good. That's the problem. He said, wait, where's Jeff hiding? Jeff popped off, man. Jeff popped off of the channel. He's got some company over. His buddies in town. He wanted to spend some time. And, all of us over here, me and Jeff, are huge on family time and friends. And so that's he popped smoke. So there we go. He says it's actually the same motors as the Arrow's Bigfoot. How about that? Well, then that thing should scream. Lee Man, party in the back. Let's see. Tug Hill says, I bought the Avios C-130. It flies great after you get the down mix factored in. Okay. I love the way that thing flew. It flew so good. Smooth as butter. Smooth as butter. But thank you there, Iron Mover. We certainly appreciate that, man. We try very hard to make sure we make some good videos. By the way, Tug Hill, I don't know how I didn't give you a wrench, but you're getting a wrench there, sir. Iron Mover, you're getting a wrench too. Dutch Love, I don't know how you didn't even get a wrench. I'm giving you a wrench too as well. So, boom. I'm not sure why you guys did not have a wrench, but you were armed and ready to defend the channel. So, boom. There you go, guys. That's awesome. Let's see. Flower says it's difficult to do videos and enjoy flying. It absolutely is. So, you guys that have your own channels and that you're trying to do this, you will learn that it is a labor of love. And I can assure you, if Jeff was here, he would tell you very much so that this is like a second job because you always have to have content. And Jeff and I always try to have a couple of videos in the hole to stay ahead of it because we have bad weather, rainy days, high winds. And so it's nice to not have to feel pressured or let you guys go without seeing a new video pop up. So I try to have at least 2 to 4 videos in the hole That way, we could do stuff like that. So, Tommy Bahama, I appreciate it. He says, I will defend the channel. Philip Alonzo, what's going on, man? Thanks for popping in here to the channel. Always good to have you, buddy. We're just in here talking about water takeoff, water maidens, talking about the Hobby King Albatross. Awesome, beautiful airplane. Tokyo says, water flight maidens take balls of steel since the aircraft is not trimmed. Amen, dude. And I'm telling you, man, I didn't have them. I wasn't willing to go crazy and lose an airplane on a maiden flight. But it's got to be fun. It's got to be fun. Let's see. It's difficult to do videos and enjoy flying. Yep. Let's see. Hanger 51, what's up, buddy? He says, that's what's missing. Where's Waldo? I mean, Jeff. Jeff is over there playing with his friends, man. He's got a buddy in town, and he's over there playing with friends. So he was on here a little earlier, and then he popped smoke and slid right on out of here. But good to have you in here, Hanger 51. Good to have you back into the mix, man. Let's see. Dutch Love. He says, hey, Philip. Snow River says, now you know. The Albie is a big baby. Absolutely is a big baby. And by the way, Snow River, you put some good comments in there on the video. It's absolutely a big baby. And, I mean, it's a very fine flying airplane. I will have to admit that's probably one of the nicest flying airplanes that I've flown from Hobby King. And I've flown a lot of really nice planes that they've come out with. This newer generation of airplane that they're producing is superior and much better than anything I've seen in the past. So it's very, very good job, Stuart and the marketing team back there. And I know they work extremely hard trying to make sure the product's good. So seeing that little Corsair come out, man, that was a really nice plane. And then for them to keep it, honest and keep the price point under $200 for it, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Walk of Shame looks different on water. You're right about that, man. And that's another thing, too. I'm like, I can't do the Walk of Shame in that water. I can swim very, very well, but, man, I don't know what's in there. It's moccasin season here in the South. Oh, water moccasins. And they aren't friendly, man. They will do you in. You won't see any flying. Let's see. Snow River says Jeff's Customs loves it, too. Yeah, he does. Jeff's Customs is the reason why I went and got the Albatross. The Albatross was an awesome plane. So, and with that said, the next videos that you guys are going to see come out is the FMS Yaks 130 70 millimeter. You're going to see that video come out, and you're also going to be seeing the F-35 that we did. So that is the next video that I'll probably be kicking out. I've got one more video that I did of a Corsair that's a gas plane. But I'll tell you, man, I've noticed that a lot of people don't watch the videos of gas planes. And it's a little sad because, man, those are some really good flying planes, man. You gotta like the gas planes, but I tell you what, people don't want to pay $30 for a gallon of nitromethane. The simplicity of an electric airplane is just way too easy. Way too easy. So, and I'm even starting to get, spoiled by the electric airplanes, So it is what it is. Let's see here. The man says, I've been using my DJI FPV to get my videos. Just have to get better at editing. Yeah, that's another thing too, guys. So when you start your channel and you're thinking about it, editing your videos is not the hardest thing, but it's the most time-consuming thing. And you can over-edit your videos. You can spend 20 minutes on it or 2 hours. On average, I'll spend at least like maybe an hour, 2 hours on a video. I'm very funny, man. I try to do a good job of the editing, and sometimes I cut out some junk, some trashy, blurry video. That's only really the stuff I cut out. Everything else, the crashes and the nonsense and the walk of shames, I leave those in there because that's real world stuff, guys. Fly Right knows what I'm talking about. He says, yes, it is. I'm 20 videos and to edit. All I want to do is fly. It's just hard, man. It's super, super hard. Let's see here. He says, post what you love. Let's see. I like the yak. That yak is awesome. And but guys, I'm not going to hold you guys. We've been rolling here at an hour. Me and Jeff try to keep you guys for an hour so you guys can punch out and go be with your families and your loved ones and get ready for the weekend. I hope you guys have a happy holiday. Memorial Day weekend is Monday. The weekend is tomorrow, starts tomorrow, and I am off. And I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the day. I'm no longer going to keep you guys. Do us a favor. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to the channel. Check out Raleigh Hobby Shop down there, .com. Those guys are good. You can even call them up and say, hey, man, I heard about your hobby shop from Rcplanereviewer. I always get a kick out of that when they tell me that. That's cool. But other than that, guys, y'all take it easy. Snow River says, I haven't found a quality video editor that I can understand. The learning curve on a video editing software is stiff. And some people use some free stuff. I pay for mine. And mine uploads everything very, very easily. So it's one of those things where you're just going to have to dive into. And what I will do for you guys is I will actually have a show that's just dedicated to helping, people, with their videos and stuff like that, because there's no book out there. There's nobody telling you how to do it. I had to find this stuff out all by myself. And we'll give you the tips and the pointers if you want to help your channel grow. And do it that way, so you can do it all, legit. So more than happy to help you guys. Don't forget to click the thumbs up. Don't forget to click and like and subscribe to the channel. We certainly appreciate you. And Dutch Love, you're always appreciated, buddy. Med Scott, Fly Right, Snow River, Iron Mover, Tug Hill, all you guys, we really appreciate you guys. Jeff's Customs RC, Tommy Bahama, Hanger 51, he popped in here looking for Waldo. Lee Man, that's funny, he walked in here for Waldo. Fly Right, Tug Hill. Man, we really appreciate you guys popping in here. We hope you have a wonderful night. Jeremy Krotz, I see you in here. Tommy Bahama, BD Tennessee, all you good cats. We certainly appreciate you guys being in here. Philip Alonzo, thank you for popping in, sir. Jeff and Laura, Alabama. If y'all want to do it, y'all take care. And y'all have a good night. Boom.